so happy today. Welcome back to the 2Ways2Say It podcast. I am Ashley Renee.
And this is your boy KC, the one y'all came to see. Ooh, I kind of hate that.
Okay, yeah, I get
I kind of hate
it. Okay, I hope everyone is doing well today. So, of course, we always start off with the song of the day. What is your song of the day, Mr. KC?
Yeah, so as always, I had to do motivational. So my song of the day is F this beat, hey, F this beat, hey, F this drug, the street. Yeah, that Doja Cat,
So who sings that?
what
Okay.
Doja Cat, what you mean freestyle? Because what do you really mean? And if you go listen to that, I want y'all to know y'all gonna feel good. And I recommend you live it any day of the week, Sunday, even if you want to, and it's gonna get you there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what you mean? So that's my song of the day. That's how I'm feeling.
Okay. Okay, I actually need to listen to that one, of course, but
Exactly. Stop
so
playing.
I'm gonna take you guys way back, y'all old heads. So let me not say, oh, I'm sorry. Hold
Oh, God. Can't cut about all. Shit.
So the song of today, of course, I listen to it before I go to work sometimes. It'll just pop up every blue moon, but it also brings back very childhood memories. I think my dad played that song a lot too. So it is Let's Chill by Guy. So let's chill, hey, and let's settle down. That's what I wanna do. Just me and you. I'm so happy, yeah, to have you here,
Hey.
standing right by my side. Is it a dream, reality? Is it a fantasy?
I think that's enough.
Please don't wake me. All my love is for you.
I think that's enough.
Whatever you want, I will do. Hey, put your hands together. You're the only one I want in my life. He don't know it, y'all. He young.
um,
He don't
I
know
know it. I helped you.
it.
So
Okay, well,
we just didn't ask for a concert.
and
That's
it's
all.
okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Um,
sorry. We gotta let them know that this is the last episode of the season. What are you doing? You see what I'm saying?
exactly.
This is the
That's
last
you.
episode of the
That's
season, you
you.
guys. So before we even
Yeah.
start, just thank you for watching these last 25 episodes.
Are you kidding me?
Like,
That's
20,
crazy.
that's a lot.
That is. It is. And thank y'all for continuously watching,
Yeah.
supporting, doing whatever you do. I don't care if you watch 10 seconds. Thank you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting us to what we get. Season finale. Yes, this is a season finale. If you didn't know, FYI. But yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's just get into what we're gonna talk about on our season finale. Oh, anyway, y'all, she's so silly. She's so silly. Um, so we're gonna start off like we usually talk about like the celebrity stuff. Let's just down to these regular people out here who got social media accounts that everybody
Ooh,
listen to.
not the regular people.
The regular people, since we all regular people as they say. And I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all her Instagram, in case she ever feels like, you know. Her Instagram is Tana Ann. And Tana Ann, we just giving our commentary on what you gotta say. But anyway, so she made a
Mm-hmm.
video not too long ago, and I think it went viral on Twitter. And in this video, she kind of talked about how she keeps her husband off social media.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that she does it because she feels like females and whoever is gonna get at him or whatever. But now, okay, we can hear that, right? But later on, she kind of went to interview. She kind of ended it with, I say interview. She ended and ended the video basically saying that she knows who he is, or she knows he is like conversational and that he gives attention to other places. So that confused it. So that kind of sparked something in me like, okay, now I'm confused on what's really going on. Do people really feel like that? So let's dive into it. So Ashley, what do you even care first about posting who you're talking to on social media? Let's just start there, since that is the thing.
Well, let me be really clear. I'm
Okay.
not. No, I like to clarify some stuff. Well, I
Mm,
ain't gotta
okay.
clarify this. It just is what it is, and it's the
Mm-hmm.
honest truth. When
Mm-hmm.
it comes to people that I am dating and stuff like that, I'm just naturally private about who I date. Now,
Right.
if y'all just happen to see us out or something like that, that's just what it is. But I'm not like
Yeah.
posting pictures, typey girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even really post pictures of myself. People who do it is nothing wrong with it. I don't care.
Right.
Do it. But it's just naturally me. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not like this. Oh my god, I'm not posting a picture of my man because
Mm-hmm.
women and that little stuff. It's just
Yeah.
me personally. I just
Mm-hmm.
don't. I have a lot of anxiety
Yeah.
posting pictures,
Mm-hmm.
anxiety. So, but to answer your question, I just don't. I think,
Right.
and I'm not saying I never would because I ain't got
Mm-hmm.
no man,
They
and so people like you never know what you'll do, but I do,
yeah.
and I ain't saying it won't never ever happen. If I do, maybe just one picture of us hitting like a certain milestone or something like that, or
Right. Mm-hmm.
traveling or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
all that other little rinky dink stuff, like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Mm-hmm.
no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. And I'm pretty much the same. I'm pretty private. It's something I don't know what it is. It's something I want to get other people my business. It just bothers me a little bit because I feel like it's always this unwanted something. I don't know what it is. Like this
Very much.
unwanted. If I would have kept it private, none of this would be happening. Type of thing. I don't know. And maybe that's bad to think like
Hmm.
that. But I'm sorry. I think ahead of time. I just feel like down the line, and especially if you play with me, I'd rather nobody know you play with me. But anyway, like just in general, I feel
Amen.
like just keep it just to me better to just be private. I know a lot of people want to be private or so fake private because I think posting the picture and covering his face up is not private. That is
Hmm.
not. That is literally telling everybody. And
It's
it
just,
will make people more
um,
curious. I actually hate when people do that because at the
but
end of the
that's
day,
what
you
they
either
be wanting.
yeah,
They
like you're
want you to
literally
wonder. I be like,
exactly, and it's kind of like you basically just should show him because apparently you're still doing it for everybody else. You want people to know. You want them to go find out, I guess. But to me, I think it's just I'd rather stay private. I know it is hard these days, but like you said, like if you see us out or you see us somewhere, that is fine. Like you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be living life anyway. Like I don't care about that, but I don't feel like it's a need for me to put somebody in your face or like feel like my
right.
whole page is gonna be somebody else. I'm sorry. We ain't gonna lose the individuality in no relationship. But anyway,
Hmm.
okay, that's fine. So let's just dial down more to what she said. So
Okay.
she said that she doesn't post him because she feel like the women will get to him or whatever. So now it's gonna
It's get
um
ugly.
what you think about that part? That you feel like the women are the problem or like that's the reason not to post. That it's the women. Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Like I like to tell my friends, so look, I ain't got nobody. Well, I do have somebody, but not like
Right.
in a relationship because I have people who love me. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, um, this whole little, I almost feel like it's almost like this. If validation is the word, it's like you needed someone to be like, oh yeah, it is the women. It's not
Yeah.
your man, even though you know it's him
Mm-hmm.
type thing. And I don't even know what to say to it. It's just stop,
Yeah.
please. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just hate it so much. I hate that you can't even enjoy even just posting a picture of your man. It's like the
Mm-hmm.
thoughts to your mind, and even you just having to say something stupid like that out loud. It's
Yeah, yeah.
just it's sad to me.
Yeah.
And then again, if you feel like it's the women, then don't post that. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Mm-hmm.
we know, yes, and again, I always say two things could be true at one
At the
time.
same. Mm-hmm.
Nobody's pretending like, okay. It's women probably on the internet
Right.
that know you in a relationship and not gonna
Mm-hmm.
get at your man. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's never the woman's fault.
Right.
Because they know and all that little crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you not just say like she know what type of guy she's in the relationship with?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Most women know that more than majority know, but
Mm-hmm.
you want to try to overlook it. But who am I? Because
Right. We don't know that. We don't
so
know
I can't give no advice. But go ahead. What you think? Since you're the male.
that. I think it's like on both ends. I think just even like that's just crazy. Like if I post somebody, I feel like if I post them, even when you just post somebody, I don't think I naturally like say if I did decide to post whoever I'm talking to or whatever. My
Hmm.
first thought or anyway is not the people that's finna be going after them or whatever. That mean I'm posting them for the wrong reason or something. It's kind of like okay, don't
Right.
post them. If that's what you're thinking about, don't post them. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll drive you crazy first. So I
Hmm.
just say that if you feel like you're with somebody that if you post them, people gonna be after them. Unless you just strong like that, you with the wrong person. That's a lot of work. Unless that's what you want. Some people like the chaos and the I'm better than you
They
or I can
do.
compete with you type thing. And
They
hey, if it's a
do.
game to you, game to you. But a real relationship, real life, for real, that is tiring. Nobody want to go
Hmm.
through life feeling like every time you turn around, some girl looking at him, or every time you look this way, somebody getting at him, or you got to think about what he doing in his private social media account. That's too much. It's draining. So
It
I think
is.
I just don't see how I would even flaunt it. That's why I say I don't think I would have told nobody. I'm gonna be honest with you, like because it's kind of already that whole mindset kind of already telling people that what you worry about. You worry about who else around them. Who
Hmm.
wants to worry about that? You know what I'm saying? Like I do not want to worry about who around you, who trying to get at you. That's an everyday thing. Like that's not gonna stop.
Every
Once you
day.
think that, it's not stopping. So I think it's
Hmm.
just draining. I feel like if you want to get with somebody that or be with somebody that just literally you feel like everybody getting at them or you feel like you got to worry about stuff, good luck. I think it's draining. I don't need to be with you if it's that. And let me just dive into the next thing then with the last part. The last part to me is like this. Like she said, she know who he with and she know he is conversational. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
Can be. It's nothing wrong like being with someone who's conversational, right?
right.
I think you just know is I would think that if you're with
Mm-hmm.
someone or I would want to be with someone who knows those boundaries. It's
Yeah.
boundaries to things like yes, I could be like, oh yeah, my man's conversational or
Mm-hmm.
he's very talkative. He talks to a lot of people, but I think sometimes you can look at body language, even if you're in the same area, that you can just tell and feel when
Yeah.
something isn't right, or you can tell
Mm-hmm.
when it's the woman trying to do something, or you can
Mm-hmm.
tell when it's him. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's nothing wrong with being conversational. I cannot get mad if my man is talking to other women. That's just
Yeah.
a part of life. But
Mm-hmm.
I have to understand that I need to date someone who has boundaries. Like it's
Yeah.
the same way with me. I know I can conversate with the male, be in
Mm-hmm.
a relationship with the male, and conversate with other males, and know like, oh, okay, we
Yeah.
just talking about this. We just talking
Mm-hmm.
about this. It's nothing sexual. It's nothing
Yeah.
flirty. And sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you just naturally flirty too. But it's at the end of the day, even if you try to get with me or trying to come at me, it's like, no, I got somebody, and you just
Yeah.
end it right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just say about that.
And like you said, boundaries. I think I've had to explain myself a couple times. I know I've been called out on being friendly, which I don't feel like I am friendly, but then again, I can only go off of what people see. It's perception. So I'm not on the outside of myself. So if somebody say I'm friendly, apparently I am being friendly. Ain't nobody just saying it. I just don't
Yeah.
try to be, but it is what it is. But yeah, so I think I be trying to be considerate of me being friendly and stuff. Yeah, to me it's nothing to conversate with somebody and stuff like that. But you have to be mindful of your partner. Like, okay, yeah, I'm talking to people, but they could take it another way. You know what I'm saying? They could get jealous
Mhm.
and it could bring up some stuff. And I think you gotta just be mindful of it if you care about that person. Now, if you don't
Mhm.
care, I mean, you're gonna talk and I guess make them mad all you want to, which is crazy. But yeah, I think it's that considerate part. I don't think you ever should give somebody you with that idea that if you talk to somebody, it's gonna go further than just that conversation. That should
Mhm.
never be a question of it. So I think it's that intention in your relationship. Like they should already know or have an idea that this conversation gonna stop here. And you, like you said, that boundary thing, you got to show boundaries early on. If you cannot be playing in somebody else's face while you're talking to somebody, unless that's just what
Right.
you want to do. You must want multiple people. Um, now I don't. I just don't. I guess I don't agree with the part of people do this. People do it in their relationships all the time. When they see other women or other men talking to their spouse, they naturally, which I think that's kind of sums it up. You naturally blame the temptation and not the person being tempted.
Right.
Um, that is not how it goes. And that's
Mhm.
why I feel like you're driving yourself crazy. If you're literally skipping over the problem, you ain't gonna never solve it. Like you literally skipping over the person that's opening the doors for it. They can't get in if you're not opening the doors. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Nobody can talk to you if you're not allowing them to, no matter how tempted somebody can be. There's no way they
Yep.
should be tempted over you. Apparently they do not want you for real. You gotta be like a placeholder or something. That's how I would feel at least. But yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry.
it's
That's
the truth. Like, and
yeah,
sometimes the truth hurts. No, it
yeah,
does. It ain't sometimes it really does. And um it goes for women too, because we know women, can do the same thing. Because I think sometimes when we talk about these things, it's always about, it's the man,
yeah, yeah.
type thing. But I agree with it. It's just the person that you're in a relationship to have certain type of boundaries with
Yeah.
people.
Mm-hmm.
And just yeah, just have boundaries. Because all
I
this
think it. Yeah,
it's just too much, and people wonder why I'm single. I don't
I
have
say
time for
it,
this
and I
energy, bro.
feel,
I
and I
don't.
literally, and I feel like it's
Leave
simple
me
stuff. Like,
alone.
and I feel like it's simple stuff though. Like these are supposed to be simple, like ground rules for relationships. Like, why would you even? Why you should begin a relationship, and that's what you got to think about other people. Like this is like, I don't know what we at right now. I don't know what we at with relationships and stuff, but this is literally surface level. Like that's one of the first things you show. I should be nowhere else, or nobody should be able to
Period.
infiltrate. No way. And it's like we gotta blame other people and be worried about if who talking. Man, what?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, bro.
Period. Once I hear one little thing or I see one thing,
Yeah.
or especially with me knowing you and I see you
Mm-hmm.
moving different, so like that, trust me, them bags I heard back.
No, I'm saying
I'm
it's
not
just
gonna
yeah,
argue with you.
yeah.
Like I ain't finna argue about nobody. I'm not finna compete with nobody. I'm
Right.
not
That's
finna
it.
not
Yeah.
just be myself. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you a person that you like posting pictures of yourself and your man and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, you know what I'm saying? Don't jumping into relationships with people like that you obviously cannot trust because as soon as you post a
Yeah.
picture and people in his inbox and stuff like that, and you somebody he conversational with no boundaries. I look at the same way a guy approached me. I feel like he approached other females like that. Or
This.
the way you talk
Mm-hmm.
to me, that's how you gonna talk to other females, regardless
Mm-hmm.
of that's just how I see it. I'm not because men be like, no, I don't mean it like that. Rah, rah,
Yeah.
rah. Okay, duh. I'm just talking about the people that
right.
talk to. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Mm-hmm.
it's they literally talk to the other females the same way. It's just
Yeah.
so I need to get with somebody where I just feel like boundaries and I
Mm-hmm.
like very good eye contact and just everything. Like I don't know. Just look, date whoever y'all want
Basic
to. I
stuff.
don't
It's
care.
yeah, and I hate that we look at basic stuff like it's too much to ask, but we can get on it another time.
So
It's the basic stuff.
draining.
It
Even
is
talking
draining.
about
It's
it.
right. So yeah, so just the we ain't gonna beat the dead horse, but I think just the end of it is just like if you are looking to be in this real relationship or whatever, and you already sense that all it takes is for you to post somebody you with, or that what they want us to the Eagles gonna be flying when you post them or whatever. I don't know. Or they gonna be coming and chasing him and he gonna get a conversation. I think it done got ugly already. I think you doing the wrong thing unless you are
Yeah.
looking to compete. If that's your sport, some people that's
Hmm.
their favorite sport to compete in relationships. I'm sorry, I ain't
Mm-hmm.
good at that one.
Me either.
Yeah,
Just,
so it's just like unless that's what you want. If you really want to be with somebody, like you should not have that worry anyway. I'm gonna just end it there. But like I said, I can't tell you that because I ain't been in that relationship. I don't know that. But anyway, on to the next
okay.
thing.
On to better news.
Yes.
Um, so I don't know if you heard about what Beyonce said. So from what I saw, according to New York Times, she
Mm-hmm.
stated that she's done people pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
So we all know when we see Beyonce in the light, she's very well, she can come off very robotic, just
Mm-hmm.
very
Right, right.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, perfect, just very trained. I don't even
Mm-hmm.
know what's the correct term, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that I'm actually glad. Well, I hope that she falls through
Right.
with not people pleasing
Mm-hmm.
anymore. And I'm happy that she is actually coming forward about this
Right.
because
Mm-hmm.
I think on an everyday basis,
Mm-hmm.
normal people please.
Yep.
And
We do.
how draining
Mm-hmm.
that is to try to please other people. So before I go down and break down stuff, what you think
Mm-hmm.
about just, Beyonce and her done people pleasing?
Right. I actually think it's probably she in her most relaxed time of her life, I would feel. I don't know if it's like this thing where she felt like she has done everything she needs to do. There's no more to prove. Where she feel like she at this point now, she got as much money as she wanted, as many as awards she got. It's kind of like at this point, who am I pleasing? I've pleased everybody. I've got everything out of it. What I'm saying, what now? So I think that's probably where it stemmed from. And it also probably all those years, which I do hate that, which you can tell like she's a perfectionist. I do hate that over these years she did have to be that already. So that's so many years, Dave. You think about how long she's been in the limelight, how long she's been doing music. That's all those years of not being able to strip down sometimes, having to be like this perfect person for everybody. That gotta be tiring. And I hate that it's kind of like a retirement if you think about it. It's kind of like literally like
That's
it's
what
a
I was gonna ask.
retirement. It's a
Yeah.
retirement of it. It's like okay, I'm done. Like I got everything I need out of it. I can go sit somewhere and not. So that's how I feel like it's like a retirement for her because to be honest, her whole career she's make sure that what I'm saying? You could tell, like it's just,
Mhm.
and I think even with like the tour, like I know I told you, like when you could tell like some of the stuff she did with the tour, I don't think it was not as, of course, I always put on a good show, never a problem on that end, but you could tell it was not as strict. It was more like I'm gonna go ahead and have fun. So many different things could happen with me going out there having fun and dancing around and doing whatever, but I'm gonna just go out there and do it because at this point I have nothing to prove. That's why I think
Right.
she literally at that retirement point. It's kind of like that I think she can actually breathe now. I don't think she's able to breathe for real now. Even with she having children, I still think in the moment she still feel like I gotta be perfect at this parent. I gotta be make
Mhm.
sure I'm doing this. I gotta be. So I think now, which I think, like you said, I think it's a good thing. She able to breathe. I don't know if she's really been able to breathe. I think she's been holding her breath, but I think she has excelled now. But yeah.
And it also makes me wonder too, because I can remember when Beyonce kind of first started drifting off from Destiny Child, or I,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say while she was in Destiny Child, but
Mm-hmm.
the way she talked was very Southern, very
Yeah.
Texas. And I
Uh-huh.
can remember people saying like, she just didn't want to do interviews because people kind of criticized the way that she
Mm-hmm.
spoke. So now I'm wondering, especially now with social media being such a big thing and you got
Mm-hmm.
YouTubers or whatever these
Yeah.
people, influencers,
Uh-huh.
um, and then just the podcast, interviewers, people interviewing, and you're talking the way you want to. Me,
Yep.
for example, like, it's just hard to, if this is the way I talk,
Yeah.
it naturally can cut on at work.
Right. Yeah.
Code switch. I can code switch at
Hmm.
work and
Hmm.
when I need to, but
And
I
when
feel
I'm
like
about to
this
say
should
it.
be like if someone's interviewing me, I feel like it should be something comfortable, right?
Yeah.
So
You should truly want
I
me,
don't want to,
not, you
yeah,
know.
I don't want to
Hmm.
compare her and Meg the Stallion, but I just want to use her for an example. Like the way
Hmm.
Meg the Stallion talk is very Southern, very Houston,
Right.
and no one is saying anything. So I'm wondering, is this new, I want to call it the new world, kind
Yeah.
of triggering that,
Yeah.
because looking back at it, it's like,
Hmm.
when you see this stuff, it's just like things literally seem like it changed overnight. Like we
Yeah.
went
It.
from,
Hmm.
never mind, I don't even want to say it, but because,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
yeah, stuff just, especially for
It.
women, has
Oh yes.
really changed. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is that a part of it too? It's
Hmm.
like, why in the world people pleasing when literally all I got to do is just do this and
Yeah. Hmm. Which, which I think, even though I know people don't want to believe, I think Beyonce does see social media. She is a part of us. Like we see stuff, we are influenced by different stuff. I think she is as well. So I think just like we
mm-hmm.
see, of course, we got Sexy Reds, we got everybody. So we got everything now, and of course, some people can see the bad in it, which we all know for the children wise. We know we see like some stuff is going there, but in
Yeah.
general, just on a general sense, we see that in some ways we are being accepted as just us. And
Mm-hmm.
I want to say not too long ago we were not. Well, we like you said we had to be. I love to say this word. I'm gonna say a character. I love to say that. Just like having to be that because if you are politically correct or
Right.
that's how they're gonna accept me. That's how I'm gonna make money. But we see look at all these artists, these people. Man, people are literally going getting famous and getting money off just their personality. You see, look how many
Mm-hmm.
people are. Look at our celebrities today. If you really think about our influencers and celebrities today, half of these people would not be famous years ago. And which is a good and a bad thing because you can think of now people kind of seeing like this is what it takes to get famous, but on the other end, it's like people are literally just being themselves and getting money.
Yep.
Should it had always been like that? Maybe because, like you said, we go into interviews and we go into different jobs, we do different stuff, and we really feel like, which even myself, I feel like, of course, being an African American man, I have to go in and prepare myself to be something that sometimes I'm not, or I have to make sure I'm speaking correctly. I have to not saying, what I'm saying, not saying we speak broken English, but have to
And put
make
them
sure I'm
hands
saying
down.
put them hand
Mm-hmm.
down because that's aggressive. I had to make sure that I'm literally talking like you said, robotic. I got to make sure I'm sounding right. Make sure I'm not slipping on this word. Make sure I'm not using no type of slang or my certain dialect, even though that's how what I was born into. I have to make sure I'm sounding how they want me to sound. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's the only way I'm going to fit into their roles or whatever. So I do feel like this world we live in now, it has its pros and its cons, but I think one of the pros is people are literally being accepted for what they are. You
Yeah.
hear people talk, you hearing all these different languages, these different dialects, and we accepting it, we learning it, which it should be like that because nobody is the same. Even though they want us to be the same, we're not. Everybody's different. We come from these different parts of the world. So I think it's a good thing, but I do think a lot of the influence did come from this world we live in now and how it's changing. Yeah. Oh, I'm such a news reporter.
Okay, I see. So I guess like my question too would be, if Beyonce decides to stop people
Mhm.
pleasing, how do you see the music industry once Beyonce just stops this whole what's the word? What do I want to say? Like this structured
Standard.
type
Yeah, the standard.
platform. Yeah,
Yeah.
standard, yeah.
I think they will. I think a lot of these artists in the music industry will be at ease. I think it's more of like technically, you know how they do us. They're gonna try to find another standard. But in general, I think it's gonna be more like let's bring all these different people in. Let's try some of this different stuff. Let's not only look to one standard or like you said, one structure or it can be different. And I like that way it can be different. We don't have to put that much pressure on people. Yeah, they can be this way, but they don't have to be up to this standard. So I think honestly, if she haven't already, or people now already take notice, um, yeah, like I think the music industry literally finna take notice to like, okay, at this point, We gotta accept them for how they come. We gotta
Right.
accept this different music. Even I think over the years we see that if you notice a lot of the rap songs that are popular, if you listen to them, you would think like this is really what's this really us. This stuff we probably listen to and they probably ain't know nothing about. But look at this. Like they really listen to the stuff we listen to. Like this shit, they really
Exactly.
singing our stuff. Like this stuff we listen to probably, you know what I'm saying, just in our community or just in our areas. Listen to this. Like they literally listening to this stuff now. They want to be, you know what I'm saying? So I think that it's gonna be more of that. Well, like literally, which you know the bad can come with it, but more of like our culture more of like they going you don't have no choice but to accept it. You gotta like the standard is gone. It's not this just we just this one way. People are literally just coming how they are. And you just gotta
Yeah.
take it. Because apparently people are making money and gravitating off of it. Yeah, because you know we're the blueprint for everything. But yeah.
To get off Beyonce for a second, do you think it's a point in your life? Well, I think we all can say that we people please at certain points or here and there. Um, do you think you're done people pleasing?
No. And it I guess I want to like
And not based off of what like we naturally have to do, which is
yeah,
the
yeah.
code switching thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I would say a little beyond that, like a little more
Okay.
deeper than because I think that one song we just
Right. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah,
sadly
some
have to do.
exactly. I'm about to say to make it in life, some stuff we really can't control in this
Hmm.
world we live in. So well, yeah, let me just step away from that. I think in general, our people please less than I used to. Let me say I'm not completely done. Because I think it's some areas I should address. Why I done let it sit and they probably think I'm still pleasing. So let me say that's my goal or I'm in progress with it. I do think I could care less what a lot of people think. I really don't care what people feel like, what box I should be in. I'm not gonna be in that box.
Hmm.
It's not. I know people view us certain ways and they feel like they can keep us in these certain spots, or you could tell me what I need to be doing. I think I'm far past that.
Hmm.
I know a lot when we grow up, they tell us the sky's the limit and stuff like that. And I think even when they tell us that, then we don't actually understand it until we actually get up here and see, like, I could do anything. Like, it's not, what can I not do? And I think it take a while to get to that. But I think recently, in the recent years, if not these last 2 or 3 years, I see like I can get up tomorrow and say what I want to do, and I'm gonna get to it, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
And that point of like people telling me no, because I'm gonna be honest, I had people in my life for real telling me you can't do that, you can't do that with this, or you can't. Who told you that? I'm not seeking to get you to agree with it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally do it because I know I can do it. So I think I'm really in the progress of it. I think it's a lot of stuff you cannot tell me I can't do. It's not a box somebody can put me in. I'm gonna do what I want to do at the end of the day. Of course, like you say, people please. I think it's gonna offend people, even though, which is weird that just by us doing what we want to do in life, it's gonna offend somebody. Just
hmm,
because we're able to accomplish whatever we put our mind to, it's gonna offend somebody. Somebody ain't gonna like
of
that.
course.
Somebody gonna feel like we're doing too much. But I think I'm far past caring. So I'm gonna say I probably got about
Definitely.
and
Go
like I
ahead.
said, I probably got about 20 more percent to address. And there might be
Yeah.
times where I do take into consideration what people say. But I think at the end of the day, for my most of my decisions or recent decisions in life, I literally just do it because that's what I want to do. I really don't care
Hmm.
if people telling me it's not possible or it is far fetched. I don't care. Let me figure that out myself. Let me find that out. I'll find it out later. So yeah, I think I'm in the progress. I can't fully commit.
Okay. Your ass like to learn the hard way. You don't
I
have to admit
do.
that you
I'm pretty hard headed, but yeah.
you're definitely hard headed. Okay, so I can agree with that. I think when it comes to my people pleasing part, it's almost like I think when you grow up and you tend to think that you're supposed to do this certain type of job or you're
Hmm.
supposed to go to school, you're supposed to do this, and it's kind of instilled in you. So now it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm doing this, but it's like, do I really want to do this?
Hmm.
Is this something I'm really supposed to be doing? I'm naturally lazy. I want to like I'm and another example is like when I got to work today and
Mhm.
somebody was just like, dang, you just come in when you want to. And something about that just felt good. I said, yeah, because I got the time.
Because
I'm not gonna rush
thank
here.
you. Yeah, that's for
Like,
real.
if I know I have a time, and when I say rush, of course I need to be there on time, of course.
Right, right.
Um, but at the same time, if I have that freedom
Why
to
not?
not rush,
Hmm.
why would I rush? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just being able to not people please gives me the opportunity to, be free. And I
Yeah.
like being free. I like being able to get up and do whatever I want to, like you
Hmm.
said. And I think once you tend to let that go, it's like you almost see the world in a different light.
Yep.
Like I don't know, I just can't even explain. It's like you think like things start coming to you, like
Hmm.
stuff that you didn't even think you knew, like job positions
Yep.
and
Hmm.
stuff just naturally, like you just naturally start to see things and you start to feel different. Like I can't even explain it, but
And y'all, this
yeah,
girl
the
don't listen
people.
to nobody. She is not lying. She don't plead nobody because you can't tell her nothing. She ain't lying. The girl do what she wanna do. She do what she
I
wanna
want to
do.
do.
She does exactly what she wanna do.
One thing about me is I'm never wrong.
There you go. The girl, you
Don't
can't
argue
tell
with
her.
me.
You can't tell her that. Can't tell her.
Can't
Don't
tell me
try to.
that.
Don't
Please
try to.
don't, cause
Just gonna let
I
her have
don't like going back and forth, but a little part of me like it.
it. I'm saying,
And
don't
another
bring that
thing, let me
fire.
say this: I ain't gonna say I ain't never wrong, but even when I am wrong, I'm right. So
Y'all better
just
listen to that girl.
stop,
She.
please. But I'm working on it. I be talking about, but I be trying to work on it, but it's just
It's hard.
yeah,
But it's
just
because you
kind of let it
know.
go.
Because when
That
you
yeah,
know. And that's it.
and going back to what you were saying about being, I don't want to say blunt because I don't feel like I'm blunt. I just really just try to
No.
tell the truth.
Yeah.
And when it comes to people pleasing, I'm gonna say pleasing people's emotions, it is
Mm-hmm.
hard. And we see that on a everyday basis when it comes to family, when it comes to
Oh,
work,
Lord.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
And who am I to say someone never tried to please my emotions? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but at
Or
this
saving them.
point, I can say at this point in my life, just go ahead and be honest with me.
Yeah.
It's either I
Thank you.
can take it or leave it. And I
Mm-hmm.
really do mean it. At this point, if I can dish it, I should be able to take it, right? Should be. At least that's what
Right.
we're told. But we
Mm.
see most people can
Yeah.
dish things and
But
just
can't take it.
can't can't
Mm-hmm.
take it. So I'm learning to take it. Take the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you just wrong about it now, because your truth is your truth on how you
Mm-hmm.
feel about me. But if we
Right.
discussing something and it's really not the truth, then I'm just like, this is not true.
Right. We
But
getting there.
what I want to do is what I want to do. When I
Right.
get up, I'm gonna get up, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do me. And you just have to let whoever you believe in the highest spirit guide you.
Take it. Yeah. And one more thing before you go to it. And I will say, y'all, this crazy girl right here, like she literally, it been times where she actually helped me get to that not caring part. Like it's kind of like I done said stuff and be like, let's say I ain't trying to be a good. Let me go ahead and address that right fast. But
Oh, you ain't gotta be me up.
oh,
Let me tell
I
you.
ain't gonna pick you up. I ain't gonna pick
Clearly,
you
you
up.
just did.
I
But
ain't gonna
go
pick you
ahead.
up. But no, for real, like it's been times where even though I know I'm capable of a lot of stuff, I think naturally I always second guess myself. Like I don't know what it is in me. It's just something where I don't know. People want to lie and say they take failure head on. I'm not gonna lie and say I do. I literally do not like failing. I like to make sure I'm ready for something so I don't have to fail. So of course I second guess myself on a lot of stuff, but she has definitely helped me on the end with saying like, why not? Do it because what? And like it's like all they can say is no or why if you don't do it then what like and I just like that I think my mom had kind of did that sometimes too and it's something with them y'all they I ain't
It's
bigging them up
Scorpios.
I ain't
We're
bigging
gonna
them
tell
up
you it's the truth. But go ahead. And it's let me be clear, October Scorpios. Go ahead.
right and it's okay and that's why I'm getting out of that second guessing stuff I'm trying to at least but I do like that fact of like just the idea of why not what's gonna go wrong I had to I've been saying it, like I've been really trying to tell myself, like yeah, I get into it, but I'd be like, what's gonna go wrong? If you do it, what? Then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's
True.
the worst that's gonna happen? Like, if you don't take risks, then what? You're gonna be sitting in the same spot. So I do have to tell myself that a lot. So yeah, I just want to say that because I don't
Oh
know how
well,
much
thank
people pleasing that
you.
is, but yeah.
Yes, I actually thought you was gonna say like, me telling you to say what you gotta say and stop double backing or trying to soften the
Yes.
blow because you're a blow softener.
I blow something and let me
God
tell y'all,
damn
and
it,
let me
say it and stand on it. God damn
and let me and I'm
it.
about saying, let me just say this. If I said it the way I said it the first time, I'm gonna feel bad later.
Just feel bad later. It'll be okay.
Because
It'll be okay.
it come out real ugly. It
And
ain't gonna
get
come
what?
out nice. It gonna come out real ugly. I don't know how to
Clearly,
talk nice.
other people do it.
You ain't
I
lying.
don't
That's what I
care.
said. I gotta get out of there.
Being the bigger person, you just be big. That's it.
There you go. That's it. Don't be the bigger person. That's why I said I just gotta. I'm gonna stop. Bigger gonna be because I'm gonna say the wrong thing. Yeah, ain't gonna be no more podcasts.
And when I said it, of course,
But
we know
now,
it's certain topics
yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
that you like for real have to tiptoe around.
for
But
real,
I
yeah,
think when it's something where it's like the truth, and
yeah. You just gotta,
like I think sometimes, and I can get like that too, where like I'm telling the truth, and then I'm just like, damn, it's coming out bad. Let me try to soften the blow.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like, no, fuck that, because
Say
people
it.
around me say what the fuck they want to say, and but
Yep.
again, I we'll talk about that next
Mm-hmm.
season where certain are viewed a certain way, and we're not
Mm-hmm.
talking about just color
Yeah.
and religion. We're talking about personality. So of course we can see if you're the laid back person, quiet person, you
Mm-hmm.
just it's almost like a
Say
pretty
whatever,
privilege
and it's
where
yeah, it is
and people just it's
because you know.
ugly,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but about that another time. But
Mm-hmm.
I just lost my train of thought. But yes,
Yeah, cool.
all this blow softener, I'm just gonna stop it because I
Yeah,
see
she
people
helping me.
around me being able to be
To
honest and I
yes.
feel like okay, I'm just like, okay, well that's your truth. Now I'm always give you something back now. It's just like, okay,
Yeah.
wait, hold on.
Every time. Yeah.
Because the truth doesn't always mean, okay, I'm gonna tell my truth, everybody gonna shut up. Like, no, it don't
Mm-hmm.
work like that. If I tell my
Yeah.
truth, somebody got gonna say something back. And
Yeah.
I appreciate it. It just is what it is. Either we click, we don't, whatever,
Yeah.
blah blah. But I can appreciate it. That's just me. Everybody different, but hey, I'm
Yeah.
done with the blow softeners.
Yeah.
I'm just done. I'm
And I think
done.
that my that's why I gotta get out of that because I know my honesty a tad up. I know it will. I know it's going
Mm-hmm.
it'll ruin something. It'll end something. I'm just being honest. Like what I
Let it
be thinking,
in.
that's why I said like I just gotta get out of the fact of you know what, maybe it was meant to end. Maybe it was need to be so you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I said I gotta get out of that, thinking of what comes next. It really don't matter to be honest, because apparently if
Right.
it's the truth, it was gonna kill it regardless. You know, it's gonna be sitting there under something anyway. But I get there. I'm getting there, y'all. But
Oh, oh, sorry.
no, that's it.
That's what I was gonna say too, because I said new things start coming in. I just feel like
Mhm.
even new people start coming in when you stop people. I said
But
people,
yes,
people pleasing.
hmm
Like you just really just start to see the world so differently. It's like you
yes,
hear things differently. Everything's
hmm
just different once you literally just sit in yourself and you just
yep,
like,
hmm
do I want to do this?
yeah, that's true.
Like
I'm telling you.
it's so draining trying to please
Hmm
people, especially people's emotions. Oh my God. God
Yes,
damn.
because
But
you know, at the end of the day, you think about it, they don't care about our emotions as much as they care about theirs. So that I'm gonna just end that there. That's what it is. The same people we spare would not spare us and don't because they feel in some way we're supposed to be able to take it. But then if we gave it back, then we are. Oh, why they say? You know what I'm saying? Like it's something. No matter if yeah, our truth might be the harsh truth, but at the same time, you was able to say what you felt,
yep,
and why can't we say what we feel? It's the same.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
It's the
ain't
same.
no it's right there together. Yeah, you I'm sorry you couldn't articulate it better than me. I'm sorry. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry you couldn't get every part of the truth out in one sentence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I called it for what it is. And I'm sorry you taking it like that, but it's just If you're able to get it out, I'm able to get it out. I don't. That yeah, that's why I want to be with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it is. Stop
Right.
thinking about what it is because the same people you spare, not sparing you. So yeah.
Okay.
So since it is our, I say it's our, since it is our season
Mm-hmm.
finale, I think it would be cool for us to say what we got from the season, what's our highlight from this season, and I guess I'm gonna start. I guess I'll start it off. I'm sorry, this season I think we the catchphrase people. You can't get with us. I'm sorry because now it's getting ugly. We ain't got no children. I need you to know that when we say this stuff, we mean. Um,
Be dead
this stuff
ass.
is literally real life. Like, everything we say, these catchphrases we saying is literally how the moment be for real. Like that's just what it is. And it might be from trauma. No, it ain't trauma, but it's just literally that's just for real. Our
Oh,
catchphrase
we,
literally just you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? It's in the moment. I just love that we literally just naturally say them. So I think if we didn't do nothing else this season, we got them catchphrases
definitely.
together. I'm telling you, we got
Period.
them together. I'm saying, and then people have told me that they catching our catchphrases. I know y'all want to be us. Don't be saying our stuff. Don't be saying our stuff. But yes, I love that. But I will say the one thing I got from this season is I just love the direction we went this season. Of course, we know that this
Mm-hmm.
is our second season. I do like where we came from our first season. We know I think it was just different energy, just different topics. I think we addressed a lot of things that we need to talk about in our community. Yeah, we see this stuff on social media all the time, and we look at it like, oh, it's funny or it's cool in that moment, but don't realize if you don't look at this stuff deeper, we're gonna be messed up later. Or don't look at it
All
like
right.
what this the stuff that's in our face. Yeah, it look like it's just Krishan, whatever, throwing a chop, whatever. But think of if you really look at it, think about why we seeing this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
just think deeper into it for real. So I do like that we tackle this stuff. And we of course I plan for us to do it in season 3, but I think that's what we met that this season. We met really tackling what happened in this stuff instead of just scrolling past the stuff on the shade room. We stopped at it and saw like, okay, what they really mean by this, like why are we looking at this? So I
Mm-hmm.
really am glad that we got that through this season. I really love it. So yeah, great
Okay.
season.
Wow. I don't even know what to say now. I just pretty much agree with you. I do like the direction they went to this season. Highlights, I would say the Halloween episode.
Oh
I
yes.
cannot talk. Okay, start off. So if we're talking if we're talking about highlights, I would say one of my biggest highlights was the Halloween episode. Of course, I love to dress up. And
Mhm.
of course, I know you can remember that I was Maleficent and
Yes.
you were the baby Joker. I would say that
Don't
was
play with me.
actually one of my. You
Don't play with
okay?
me because it can get ugly real quick.
Watch it, okay?
Watch it. Watch it.
Yeah, watch it. So, yeah, I do like the catchphrases. Of course, the photo shoots. Who,
Oh
it's
yes,
just I
yes.
think behind the scenes too. I
Right.
think is fun as well. And I think it would also be cool to go into the next season to show some of the bloopers. Is that what it's
Oh
called?
yeah. And bloopers, yeah. Cause yeah, we got too many. Cause this girl don't know how to watch her mouth. And that's my
The
problem. Cause I don't be saying that bad.
Yes. So anyway, but yes, to me, those are the highlights, and of course, we're friends in real life, so I think that
Yes.
makes it even more fun. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
like coming to a job every day, and
Yes.
well, we work together too. But
Technically, yeah.
I'm about tired of looking at you at this
I'm
point.
forever say yeah, cause it's gonna get on my nerves. I
Yeah.
don't.
But overall I'm just fully enjoying it and I'm just ready for season 3.
Oh yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. Cause if y'all thought it was
Yeah.
ugly this season,
It's gonna get real,
real ugly.
real ugly. So just stay tuned.
Just stay
So
tuned.
do you have any final remarks for our final episode?
Yeah, so we
This
got through the
season,
episode.
sorry.
We got through the episode. Now it's time for reunion. So I heard you were talking about me, and what I want to say is, get up, come on.
What? Oh, okay,
Whoop,
yeah.
whoop. Well, but
You
no.
remember what happened last time? Boop.
But no, for real. My last remark would be, I think because I'm glad we talked about this episode. Real, for real, for real, for real. Take risk. Like, do not care what people say. Please stop letting people tell you like you can't do something.
hmm
I'm talking about when they say dreams. I don't care. Just if you want to do something in this sound crazy to other people, do it. That give you more reason to do it. Because apparently
hmm
they telling you you can't do something that I don't think it's ever fair for somebody to tell you what you can't do. So just do it. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to do that in life. I'm just doing it. I don't care how it's going, how it's seeming. I don't know who told you can't do it, but I don't. They don't know. Okay, they're not you, and they ain't made it to where you make it. So yeah, just do it. I just say, just do whatever you want to do. I don't think nobody's stopping you, and ain't no limits. Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. My final remarks would be, since we talked about the woman posting, not wanting to post her
Mm-hmm.
man anymore, blah blah. When you get into relationships, even I've been in situationships, but I feel like even when I watch couples, that were in a relationship or in a
Mm-hmm.
relationship, I feel like you want it to be fun. You want to be around someone that you really love, who respects you, you respect them.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So let's stop jumping into relationships where you know that there's no boundaries. You're going in and you're blaming other people for your failed relationship. So
Mm-hmm.
I would just say, just go in for when, not before you even go in. Know already what you want and
Yes.
see it and manifest it. Go write it down.
Say it.
Or pray, or I gotta say pray too. Some people like, but
Mm-hmm.
do whatever you need to do so that you can live the lifestyle that you really want to live, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing, I do agree with you said too. Let's stop with the people pleasing. Um, of course, be yourself. Of course, we know it's boundaries to the world that
Exactly.
we live in as well. Because when
Mm-hmm.
I say go be yourself, they don't mean go take your clothes off and run around
Yeah, because if
naked,
you take your
because
clothes off and get
that's what you're.
arrested, we ain't got
It,
nothing to do with it.
I had nothing
Ain't
to
got
do with
nothing to
it.
do with it. We got nothing to
I'm just telling you.
do.
But do what you feel like is right in your heart. You know your
Mm-hmm.
direction. You know direction you want to go in. No one knows you better than you.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Be happy. Be free.
Yes.
Be loving.
Please, with this one life we have, like, it's no point in holding back
And
at this
just
point.
be honest. Be true.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yes, that is all I have. So, but that is all we have. So
Yes.
again, thank you so much, you guys, for watching season 2 with us. I said watching with us, but watching us. Okay.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
We appreciate everything that you do, everything that you have done, all the
Mm-hmm.
comments. We see them,
Mm-hmm.
and we appreciate them.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to say, Mr. Cruz?
No, like, thank y'all. I just went. I really don't have nothing. I think I done said too much. I ramble a lot, so I'm gonna let this
Yeah,
camera
you
have enough. That's enough. I think it's tired of me, so
okay.
I'm just say thank y'all, like Ashley said.
Oh, it sounds like you're code switching, but okay.
Oh, you don't want me to coach, so.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't do that, okay? So, thanks again, you guys. We will take a break next week, so we will
Mm-hmm.
not be posting an episode for next week, but catch us the week after next.
After, yes.
Season 3, you do not want to miss. We have so much in store for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so while you're at it, can you comment, like, and subscribe on this
Yes.
channel?
Mm-hmm.
Comment and let us know what topics you would want us to talk about for
Mm-hmm.
season 3. We have a
Right.
few, but if it's something you want us to talk about, discuss,
Mm-hmm.
please put it in the comment. We'll appreciate that. Okay.
All righty. And
And we will see you next season.
we will. Toodles. Adios.